Give it up for Miss Ashley
Nothing
Castillo.
can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up.
All right, thank you. Ooh, that was really loud, sorry. Okay, so how's everybody doing? How's everybody enjoying the event bot? Is everybody plugged in and connected? Getting details on speakers? Awesome. So make sure to connect with all the great speakers here because you can definitely learn some valuable lessons from everybody and just hearing their stories. So I'm going to start with my story really quick. I started in real estate 3 years ago. I started off with RE/MAX. I found my broker, Sandy Cisneros. She took me under her wing and she trained me. She was the most amazing woman that I looked up to. She had kids, she ran her business, was in the industry for 13 years at the time, and she was doing great. So I joined her team. We took on real estate. I did really well my first year in real estate. I had, mind you at the time, I had a huge family, 4 kids. I only have 4 kids, and I had to take care of all of them. I just quit my job. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I had faith in Sandy. She was gonna help me grow my business, and she did just that. I was closing I averaged 2 deals per month for my first year, which was really great for your first rookie year. Either you swim or you fail, right? So I did pretty good. And then we started talking. I was like, okay, I'm tired of this. I'm on this hamster wheel. I'm worried about the next deal, just trying to close to feed my family. I don't want to do this my entire life. I see people in real estate that have been in the industry for like 30, 40 years. I don't want this to be my life. I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my kids, enjoy things. So we had a conversation, talked about expanding. We were going to open up. She was like, well, let's do a franchise. She was going to do a franchise. I was like, okay, great. I could help you grow the office. Let's be better than everybody else. Of course, that's the dream. Let's be better than every other brokerage out there, and let's go for it. So I started doing my research. As I was doing my research, mind you, I was already posting ads for us, posting to Craigslist, doing Facebook ads, just lead generating online, utilizing tools and technology. So I was doing that, did really well. Someone reached out to me, Socorro Gonzalez. She's not here, but I want to give a shout out to her, my sponsor. And she reached out to me and was like, hey, I see your hustle online. Do you want to come have lunch about this company? I was like, okay, food, one, I'm there, free food. Who said yes for the food and joined EXP? I know there's some more out there. So I said yes for the food, and then at the same time, I was like, I'm gonna go take all of what they're doing, implement it over here for our brokerage, and we're gonna be better than that. I came, I saw it, I was blown away by the business model. I was like, okay, this is a scam, it's too good to be true. I get it right away, so what's the catch? Went and I called my broker and I told her, I was like, oh my God, we're not gonna be able to compete with them. What do you think we're gonna be able to do to compete? And her biggest thing was, she's gonna be there for all of the agents that come on board to the office. I was like, okay, that's perfect, that'll work. It worked for me, so that means we're gonna build a badass team of agents. I like to say ass. We're gonna build a bad team of agents, right? A good team. So long story short, she studied the business model. I saw it right away. I joined EXP, and then I told her, I was like, please, please, please. I begged her for like a week of just, you gotta see this, please, 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 don't sign nothing. She was a week away from signing that franchise contract of 6 months. So she's like, okay, I'm only going because I love you, and that's it. I'm not signing. I'm leaving right after. She came, she joined, she signed, she saw it. Great. I mean, that's a huge success to bring on your broker. So I'm proud to say we've grown an organization across the country of 55 agents. Where else can you do that? Recruiting your broker and still working together with her, growing a successful team across the country where we all win. So that's my EXP story. And once I saw that, okay, I got into the trenches. We started, attracting other agents. And because it was my first year in the industry, I attracted a lot of newbie agents. They just kind of flocked. And I was like, okay, I want to help everybody. I want to help all of you. But they also wanted that one-on-one attention of how to log in to, how do I get my login? What do I do? Just very basic information. What's my email? What's my password? That I found myself repeating every day, answering the same questions. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm tired of this too. I don't want to repeat the same questions over and over again. Yes, I want everybody connected, but if no one's plugging in on their own, and I get it, it's a huge transition from the way real estate was done back then to the way it is now. We're transitioning, and just, our culture, everything in general. So I went ahead, lost my train of thought there, but point is, times are changing, people are growing, getting in touch with technology, and it's going at a much quicker speed. So I was like, okay, how is this gonna work? How am I gonna continue to expand if these 8 people need my help on logins, and where do I find, basic information? Mind you, I went to the first event. All these events are really, really important. I can't stress that enough. Everybody said it. It's the energy, and it's hearing people's stories and getting golden nuggets from them and what they did. So I went with Rob Flick to Mexico. Everybody needs to go to Mexico in 2020. Just throwing that out there. But I went over there, heard him, saw his processes. Basically, since I first joined, I was plugging into the Gladiator team, to Scott and Traci, all the training that they give, just plugging in everywhere, learning scripts from everybody, hearing everybody's stories. I was like, okay, how am I supposed to share all this information with everybody that is joining? And I don't even know some of the names of people that are joining, right? So here came my tech background, and I was online in the tech world. I started a team, started a company. We are an international company. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. My partner's in Suriname. My other partner's in Alberta, Canada. And then my other partner's in Quebec, Canada. We work daily, just as if you go to an office. We work daily on things. So what we've decided to build was a tool for EXP agents. And this tool, what it does is it brings awareness, 1. 2, it's an amazing tool. You need tools. And it provides you with skill sets, and it provides you with information that other leaders have done. Other leaders have used these scripts. It just provides you information on the business model in general. My biggest thing when sharing the EXP business model, it's not that there's nothing better out there yet that's just point blank and simple, right? But when someone tells you no, it's not that they don't like you, or it's not that they don't like the business model. It's that they don't understand the business model. And most agents, when you come on board, like me, I understood it, but I just wanted everybody to get it like I got it. And if they didn't get it, then I was like, well, I can't help you. So, because I didn't know how, though. So this tool that we built, Jeff 60, joined EXP for 60 days, is an amazing tool. And I condensed everything. We built a bridge that is going to gap EXP world to the technology, tools, and systems. Yes, EXP has tons of tools and systems that we plug into, which is amazing. But to be honest, it's kind of hard to have more than one place to go log in, to have more than one password. What scripts do I use here? And the attracting side of it, not everybody is an attractor. Not everybody wants to do this. Not everybody can do this. And it's just the fact that they probably don't know how to attract in the right type of way. So that's what this tool is for. This tool is to help you grow your business model by helping you better explain the business model, answering your basic questions, and just bringing the awareness out in people of all the misconceptions they have about EXP. So this will tell them the facts at their own time, at their own speed. They can ask it questions. It has artificial intelligence built into it as well. So it's growing. It's a baby bot right now. And it's a free tool that me and my company have built to share with everybody just on that portion. If you need help understanding and knowing the business model, then it's all right there. I know I'm a millennial, and the next new wave of agents is going to be millennials. Who agrees? Okay, but all of our agents, our seasoned agents who have been here for many years, I still want to pick their brains. But I don't want to talk to them about logging into things. I want to talk to them, how'd you run your business? I need them to feed into me about their business, about what they did, about how they've succeeded so many years. I want to know the nitty gritty. Like, I got the logins and all that basic info, got that basic stuff, but not everybody's like that, right? So, and this tool, it's a handheld guided tool that also helps your agents with onboarding. It will walk them directly with everything they need to know about their login, about their websites, whatever they need to know, just the basics. It guides them and teaches them to get plugged into the EXP systems. Mind you, we're not reinventing anything EXP has done. It's all just condensing it into one spot on your phone so you can use it at your own time, at your own pace. There's a tracking system in it too for you to grow your agents. I'll show here on the screen in a bit. It'll give you all of the details on it. And then if anybody has some questions, I'd be happy to answer them. But yeah, so that's my tech company startup. Hopefully I'm really clear on what Jeff 60 is, and hopefully this commercial will answer some more questions. But yeah, so let's go ahead and see the commercial here that we made for Jeff 60, and to give you kind of a rundown of what the tool is and what it can do and what it's used for.
Take Bob. Bob is in the real estate game and joined eXp 2 years ago. He still hasn't mastered the eXp tools and tech, but he enjoys his experience of this company in the cloud. Bob knows that he can grow his passive income by sharing this unique business model with more agents. But honestly, the tech and training overwhelm him a bit. Each new agent needs on average about 30 hours a month to help get them started. He values his time, and answering the same questions over and over really wears him down. Until Bob gets introduced to Jeff 60. Bob purchases Jeff 60 and has all the information he needs directly on his phone. When he meets an agent interested in learning more about eXp, he just shoots them this link to Jeff 60. They now can have a look at free information, watch quick, easy videos, and review forms about the eXp business model, answering a lot of their repetitive eXp questions right within the bot. Best of all, Bob and the interested agent are now linked. Jeff 60 will follow up with the interested agent in a couple of hours or days with the message asking if they would like to get more information or stay in touch with Bob. Jeff 60 will send out eXp news and happenings within the company, keeping the interested agent in the loop. Now the interested agent wants to meet with Bob and get a little more in depth. Bob uses Jeff 60 during the meeting to dig into the details of eXp, like the tools, training, stock, business model, revenue share, commission splits, and more. With this information at Bob's fingertips, he's able to share the eXp business model consistently, easily, visually, and while staying focused on the questions at hand, rather than overwhelming the interested agent with a ton of details. And finally, the interested agent sees the benefit of joining eXp, but now has some reservations about all the technology. This is the big moment that Jeff 60's been waiting for. Within a few clicks, Bob is able to unlock Jeff 60, the perfect agent program, and provide the most advanced, focused, swift training that is offered in the kindest, gentlest forms. Any information anywhere has been delivered. The Jeff 60 Perfect Agent Program takes the new agent step by step from exactly where they're at and shows them every aspect of the company so they're completely set up for optimum success with eXp. Inside Jeff 60, Bob has access to his sponsored dashboard where he can see his agent's progress. And if they seem stuck, he's able to reach out. Jeff 60 congratulates, updates, focuses, and completes the eXp understanding seamlessly and effortlessly. Best part is, the interested agent now joins eXp and purchased their very own copy of Jeff 60. They're becoming more like Bob. Jeff 60 gets the new agent set up to start producing and gets them started on a fast track to growing their own downline of agents. This is so smoothly done that Bob never gets a call from frustration. Instead, Bob and the new agent make plans to have coffee and talk about growing their own futures. Be like Bob. Get Jeff 60. Don't make growing your team hard. With the right real estate company and this tool, see how easily Jeff 60 can help you. This stuff is what dreams are made of.
Okay, so just to run down there, basically like you saw everything, again, the whole point of this is to bring awareness to other agents and explain the business model in a way that they can understand it at their own pace and their own time. You work on building that relationship. Jeff 60 will track it for you on who you shared the business model with. If they say, hey, I'm ready to join eXp now, great. You can do a click of a button. You can purchase the perfect agent program for them. If you want it to guide them, it'll take them again through absolutely everything they need to know about eXp, where to log in, how to get the trainings, who to ask for support, what do I do with my sky slope, how do I get paid, all the basics that every agent needs to know to go ahead, because the whole point is, yes, we're all real estate agents, so what do we want to do? Go sell more real estate, right? We don't want to be stuck on the computer and worried about basics. So let Jeff 60 and the Perfect Agent Program handle all the basics, guide all of your agents for you. That way you work on scaling, and you continue to grow. So when an agent calls you, I know I can spend like 2 hours on the phone with an agent and helping them log in and helping them find basics. And not once would we have talked about business strategy. Now I have two buyer's agents now, and it's easier for me. They have a question on something simple login. I say, hey, go ask Jeff. They go ask Jeff, and they figure it out. They find it out. Of course, if they call me, they need anything else further, I'm here always, but Jeff takes care of all the basics for me. So the next time they call me, we talk about a client, or we talk about actual real estate and how they're gonna make more money. So that is the whole point of why we built the tool, is just to better help us as realtors and bridging the gap between technology. It's a new way of using, again, it's always on your phone, but it's just a new way of being connected, staying connected. And what this also does is send out broadcasts to other agents that you send it to who want to know more about the business model. Whenever something news comes up in the news with, EXP, this will send out broadcasts to them, letting them know the news on EXP, so that way they don't feel forgotten. And again, you're working on building a relationship. I cannot stress that enough, on build a relationship, be genuine, and just all it is making others aware of what we have and the great opportunity. And if they don't see it, it's because they don't understand it. So help them understand. If they understand the business model, if they see you being genuine, then that's it. I mean, you close them. So thank you, guys.